80% of the men on there are so not attractive. So not attractive.
Well, welcome back, guys. Here is a single mother saying that 80% of the guys in the dating apps are unattractive. This just goes to show you that the statistics further prove that 80% of women pursue the top 20% of men. Let's get into it.
All right, I know I cannot be the only one, but I'm single, right? So you go on dating apps because how the hell else are you going to meet people when you have 2 kids? One of them is newly 2 years old and is with you 24/7 because his dad's never even met him. And you can't even get through a conversation with them. Every man on there, first of all, they want your Snapchat, they want your phone number, without even getting to know who you are first.
It's not every man in those dating apps. It's the man that you are choosing, that top 20%. So why in the hell do you think that this guy is going to want to get to know you, having a lot of options to choose from? And you are a single mom. All you are good for, honestly, just to be straightforward here, is for a quick smashing and dashing. You should arrive to this conclusion the very moment you realize that this guy does not care about getting to know you.
Then when they do get it, the conversation is like, hey, what's up? Oh, I don't know. What you doing? That's it. Okay. And then it's like, it just ends. Or hear me out. You talk to them for a little bit. Then they ask you what you're doing at I don't know, midnight. And you're like, I'm about to go to bed. And they're like, oh, can I join you?
Look, this is very simple. The man hit you up at midnight. What was the first thing that he asked you? Can I join you? And the one thing that this man really wants out of you, just a quickie, and that's it. And I don't understand why women cannot see this, cannot put 2 and 2 together. Just hit the walls and then bail out.
No, you can't fucking join me. This is my only time alone without my freaking kids that I get peace and quiet. And you want to join me and you've never even taken me out on a date?
But why do that? You're just a hookup.
You've never even met me in person.
I'll meet you for the first time on your bed.
You don't know shit about me.
You're right. I don't, and I don't care. All I want is to get my rebar wet.
I'm sorry. What has this world come to? Do I need to set the dating apps to younger?
Now this woman wants to go for younger men. What these guys want to do with the single mom is just for target practice. And I'm telling you, these young guys are going to brag to their other friends that they were able to hit an older woman, a target practice.
What? Also, you're not coming to my house and getting anywhere near my kids until we have been dating for months.
Are you sure about that?
Because I don't trust men anymore. I never have and I never will.
Well, if you don't trust men, then why in the hell did you open your legs to not only one man, but 2 baby daddies? And now you are wanting to get into a relationship with a man?
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
And yet my oldest son's dad is like, she has men around my kid all the time. No, I don't. No, I don't. I have had 3 serious relationships in the last 4 years.
All right, let's analyze this together. This woman had 3 serious relationships in the past 4 years. 2 of those relationships were with the men that she opened her legs to, making them baby daddies. This further proves the thing I keep saying all the time, that women are good at getting men, but they are not good at keeping men.
There has got to be a better way to meet people because I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I never go out anymore. I don't want to go out anymore. And I think all of these dating apps should go to hell. Also, 80% of the men on there are so not attractive. So not attractive. Also, men, you need to step up your freaking game. You are not going to get in a girl's bed by saying, can I join you? Shut up. Shut up.
Of course, men will get in a woman's bed by telling her, can I join you? They do it because it works. You women created the hookup culture. Remember that. You decided that you can do what men do and sleep around the way men do. You made your taco available to just about anybody, at least that top percent of men. Men don't have to work hard to get a woman's taco the way they used to work back in the day. And if the woman is attracted to him, she's going to sleep with him regardless of her stupid rule that I'm not going to sleep with the guy on the first or second date.
Women.
Now, I want you to watch this next video of this guy. And I don't know any bigger simp in the internet than this guy.
You know, being a single mom is one of the hardest things I've ever seen. And I just posted something about it, and it made me open my eyes to see how many beautiful single moms there are. My God. I'm not gonna lie, I might change my mind and tell you that I'm about to marry a single mom because it's ridiculous. They're all beautiful.
So this guy posted a video praising single mothers. How hard it is to be a single mother is one of the hardest things that he's ever seen. And then he received close to 8,000 comments, all from single mothers. Shocker. And what did he do? He looked at these women's photos and said, like, they're all beautiful. Every single one of them are beautiful women. I'm about to change my mind and marry a single mother because they are beautiful. What is the one thing I tell you guys to watch out for in your screening? Do not let the beauty cloud your judgment. You have to look for those red flags. There's got to be a reason why those men decided to walk away from that relationship despite the woman being beautiful. And apparently those men who got in relationship with these women that were beautiful realized later on, big mistake, decided to walk away. Now these women are single mothers. And here comes this simp, simping hard for all of these single mothers. I'm going to become the hero over here, getting all of the praises from all of the single mothers. You go, king.
8,000 comments of single moms, and they're all gorgeous. Well, for all you single moms, I just want you to know, I want to thank you for all the kind comments. And number two, I want to tell you that everything's going to be all right. If you are struggling, if you need a little bit of help, if you're dealing with some type of issue that you just need a little bit of direction, I'm here. For all you single moms that are in the comments, please, if you're struggling, ask for some help and drop where you live. Not your exact address, because I may stalk you. But drop where you live, and maybe you guys can reach out and ask for some help, some friends that can help you out. Sometimes it's hard to do it alone, but it's not embarrassing to just ask for a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance. Shoot, I already donated for 2 single moms toasters.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that single mother has a man and the man walks into her apartment one night and look at the toaster out in the kitchen and ask her where she got it from. And she will say, well, this guy online, I told him that I needed one and he sent me one. Well, good for you. Well, tell him that you need something else. I don't know. Tell him that you need help with the rent. And I'm sure he's going to send you something. And this, my friends, is how a simp is born. Using his resources to help somebody else while another man is hitting the walls.
And I'll tell you right now, I'm ready to donate for a third one.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
So to all you ladies that need a little bit of guidance or need a little bit of help, just comment. I'll try to shoot my shot at every one of them and try to comment each one of them if I can help. And for all you women, please, let's band together and help each other out. I'm not a woman, but I'm going to try to help you as much as we can.
Look, there's some men you just can't help. They are so far gone, you can't bring them back. Unfortunately, there are so many of them like this guy out there. Now, do you want to hear what it's like to deal with a single mother? Well, listen to this guy. Listen directly from the horse's mouth.
Dating a single mother is not for everyone. If you want to date a single mother, don't let anyone make you feel like you can't or like you shouldn't. But if you're going to do it, here are some things to take into consideration before dating a single mother, and take this from someone that has dated single mothers in the past. First and foremost, and probably the most important one, is that you have to understand that her kids will always come before you.
No shit!
As they should, because a good mother will prioritize her children over a guy that she's only starting to get to know. It doesn't mean that your relationship with her won't matter or doesn't matter, but it only means that it's going to be a little different from other relationships that you've had with women who haven't had kids.
So why in the hell will I get in a relationship with a woman where I am not going to be the priority in her life?
If you notice that she starts putting you before her kids, tread lightly, because that might not be the greatest mother, especially if you're barely getting to know each other. Another thing to understand is that her kids may not like you at first.
May not like you at first? What about may not like you forever? Why will you take the risk? Why in the hell any man is going to want to deal with another man's seed?
That actually happened to me one time. She was in the shower doing her thing, and I was taking care of her son while she was showering, and he was getting closer to the kitchen and the knives, and I was like, hey, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself. Guess what he said to me? He goes, you're not my dad. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Don't tell me what to do. I was like, you little shit.
Is that what you guys want? Do you guys want to hear that? I said it in a previous video that I made, that wait till the kid gets old enough to tell you, you're not my dad. You cannot tell me what to do. And also, the mother of the child will tell you that you are not the father. Therefore, you cannot discipline the kid. You cannot give him any direction to the kid. You cannot talk tough to the kid. because the kid already has a father.
You're not wrong. I can't get mad at you. So understand that those kids may not like you, and you have to be okay with that. If you stick around long enough and you treat them well, you treat their mom well, eventually they will like you. But at first, they may not.
There is no such thing as if you treat their mother right, eventually they will like you. That is not true. There is no guarantee. Why will you want to gamble with that? Spending all of your money trying to win this kid over, buying them gifts, just to realize on 15, 20 years later that this kid never liked you. They liked the provision that you gave, but never liked you.
Another thing is the baby daddy situation. You might be at an event or a gathering where he shows up, and if he shows up and he's toxic, he's going to try to start some shit with you. That's something that you have to take into consideration and really think about.
And I'm going to ask you again, why? Why would you subject yourself to that? Why getting involved with a single mother where the baby daddy is going to be on the picture, in and out? And heaven forbid you get into an altercation with this man, just know that that kid is not going to take your side. And that woman, guarantee you, also is not going to take your side. So why? Why subject yourself to such stupidity?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Another thing that I learned is that sometimes they will flake, but not because they want to, but because sometimes the babysitter might not be available to take care of her kids. That is something that's out of her control, so that's something that you have to be willing to understand and accept. Can't blame her because the babysitter wasn't available. You'll just have to reschedule for next time. Availability is another big one. She may not be as available as a single woman with no kids because of her kids. Sometimes you might be on the phone with her, you guys might be having a great conversation, and all of a sudden she has to end the call because she has to mend her kids. That's also something that you have to be willing to understand. So there you have it, just a few things to take into consideration when dating a single mother. Again, it is not for everyone, but if you are willing to do it and undergo the experience, these are a few things that you should expect.
Well, I got two things to say about it. First, this man was in the past involved with a single mother. If it is so good, why in the hell isn't in one right now? He dated, as he said, in the past. Why not today? Why not get involved with a single mother if they are so great? Second, why in the hell do I want to go through the experience, as he said, of what it's like to deal with a single mother, when I am a kind of person that I don't have to go through the mistakes in order for me to learn that that was a mistake? It is enough for me to learn from the mistakes of others to see that that is not a route that I want to go. Why go through all of that when you can go with a single woman that does not have that kind of baggage? No baby dad in the picture, no kid telling you you're not the dad, not dealing with the babysitter, not dealing with, hey, I gotta go because I gotta attend my kids, so on and so forth. And who knows what else is gonna be involved when you're dealing with this type of women. My advice, guys, just walk away. Just don't get involved with them. And I understand some men like to do that. Hey, that's up to you. In my opinion, you should never, ever, under any circumstances, do that. Avoid them at all costs. Maybe this guy should talk to the previous guy, that simp, that wanted to get with the single mother, and maybe this guy will reconsider. But again, there are some men that they're so far gone that you cannot help them. You need to watch your six at all times, guys. I'll see you next time.